Hi, everybody.
Hello there.
I'm Jerry.
And I'm Linda.
We're the Newcomers. We're retired. I know we don't look it.
And
We live here in Central Florida. Where we live.
we live in the Villages in the center of the state of Florida.
And we try to bring you things that'll make your retirement better, whether it's products or tips or tricks or
just the lifestyle here in the Villages, all around the Villages.
lifestyle.
The lifestyle.
And we'll show you some day trips, some things like that, the news around here, and we'll just try to have a good time with you. You know, that's what we're all about. We're non-political. We're good time. You know, we'll try to give you some tips. And anyway, we're glad you're with us today. On today's show, should you use VLS or MLS if buying or selling a home?
And there are still piles of debris left from the hurricane.
Can you negotiate the price when you buy a home?
And let's take a look at our last electric bill.
Yeah. A brand new bubble wrap.
Hi, Jerry and Linda. On this week's Bubble Wrap, I'm going to show you a simple maintenance trick out here on the lanai that will make things just sparkle.
And a whole lot more. Hit it, Wally.
Send us your questions, we've got your answers. Jerry and Linda's Mailbag Monday.
Here's the part of the show where we do some small talk. And so, you know, it may not be all that interesting to you, but some people like to hear it. And I drove a car today. That's big. That's not small talk. That's big talk.
That's big talk.
First time I've driven a car in
About 3 weeks.
3 weeks or so. And it was good. And you know my skin, you can see I look like porcelain, don't I? I mean, I am so white. I'm the whitest guy in the Villages because I haven't been outside. I've just been laying around here.
And he's also the hippiest guy. Look at these sideburns growing. When are you going to get your hair cut? Oh, my lands. Look at this.
And she's been a wonderful caretaker.
Well, thank you.
Well, I guess she'll be glad that I can get up and get my own drinks.
Get your own drink. No more ringing the bell. No, he didn't ring the bell.
No. Hey, we had a fundraiser, and that was my first time out of the house on Thursday, the 7th, at Cody's Original Roadhouse up in Sumter Landing. We put the call out on Facebook, and we mentioned it on our live broadcast last week. And you guys stepped up. We had such a good time.
We want to give a great shout out to Josh and Amy from the Cody's Roadhouse and the staff there. They were remarkable, and the food was fantastic, and it couldn't have been better.
They went so far out of their way to put up a buffet, okay? And they charged each person that came in $10 for that buffet. But then they gave us all of that money for the cause, for the Florida Disaster Fund. And we ended up that day making $3,117, plus our GoFundMe page where people had a barcode on the wall and they could donate. And to date, we have made about $9,000.
Yeah,
Our goal was
great.
10, so we're almost there. If you're watching this and you'd like to help the Florida Disaster Relief, and I'll put it this way, our floors are dry. They didn't buckle. Our drywall is good. Our beds didn't get ruined. You know, our homes didn't get flooded. You know, it would be so nice if you could donate. This will help families in Florida because we were fortunate. So many others were fortunate. And I'm going to tell you, the people stepped up with donations. We had an anonymous donation from an individual for $1,000.
That's incredible and
That
very
was
generous. Thank you so
fantastic.
much. Golly.
And we had lots and lots of donations. So if you want to help out and help us reach that goal, I will have the link in the video description for a GoFundMe, which they don't keep any of the money. This money all goes to the Florida Fund, and it will be great and much appreciated. So thank everyone. When we get to shout outs today, we're going to have the pictures of some of the people that sent me pictures from that day.
Right.
And we don't have everybody, of course, because they all didn't send pictures, but with some great people. That was fun. The food was mwah. So thank you, Cody's, and thank you everybody that helped out.
It's getting dark early, Jerry.
I don't like that at all. I don't like it at all.
It's getting dark.
I don't like it.
And it's really bright in the morning. It's waking me up.
I don't like that either.
Well, I don't know what you're going to do.
I don't know what I'm going to do about it. You know, it's like the weather. You could complain, but there's nothing you can do.
Nothing you can do about it.
But it's 6 o'clock at night. It's dark.
Yeah. We used to go to the pool about 4 o'clock and stay till 6, and now it's going to go to 3 and then come home at 5.
Yeah, we like to go to the pool right late in the afternoon when the sun starts dipping down, and like I said.
Yeah, your skin. You can't handle the heat and the sun. So why are we living in Florida?
One more thing I want to talk about, and then we're going to get to our questions. When I came out of college with a history degree, teaching history, there are not a lot of history jobs around. That's a popular thing. It's a lot of old jocks go into history, and it's hard to get a job. So when I first got out, I sold insurance. Or is it insurance? Depends where you live at. Insurance or insurance? What is it? What do you say? And when you go through your family, you sell your aunts, your uncles, some of your long lost cousins, your mom and dad. When you run out of them, you don't know what to do. You run out of people to sell to. And that's kind of the way I feel about you guys. We absolutely love you guys.
That's so true.
And I just ask you to donate to the Florida Disaster Fund. And sometimes we'll say, hey, thank you for giving to our equipment fund. And here you are, the people with the biggest hearts in the world, and we keep trying to get money from you. So I hate that. But one thing I want to tell you about that you don't have to pay for is our Amazon storefront.
Right.
If you go to jerryandlinda.com, there's an Amazon sign there. Click on that sign, and it will take you to about 100 of our favorite products that are on there. But you don't have to get any of those. You can shop anything Amazon that you need, whether it's on there or not. I mean, it can be seat covers for your car. It can be a new bird cage. I mean, it can be anything. Anything you buy when you go in there gets us a teeny commission. Man, I mean, it's small.
Yeah.
But enough if our army of viewers do it, we can get some odds and ends like these lights, like my camera, like the cords we need, the microphones, all that sort of thing. So thank you all. Use that Amazon storefront if you can. I would dearly, dearly appreciate it. All right, let's take a look at our electric bill. We get one of these every month, whether we want it or not.
We don't want it.
So here's our electric bill. Can I borrow your glasses?
These are yours, actually.
Oh, good. That's even better. 'Cause she gave me some a while ago. I went to the doctor's office for a whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
She gave me some leopard print glasses. I looked like Elton John in there.
They're these.
All right, let's look at that electric bill. You see, that's from Seco Energy. This is a little bonus they send you every month. Well, look at that. It tells me that my energy charges this month were $120. Now, our actual bill was $165 because that other $45.85, that's mumbo jumbo that they tack on there. Plus, we have one of those, what do they call it?
Saver.
What do they call the thing you put on there? Lightning, what's that called?
Don't know.
I'm stuck. What's it called? What's it called?
Oh, surge protector.
Surge protector.
I got it.
It's a surge protector. And thank you. Good job. We rent that every month. And then we have taxes. And then we have that infernal facility fee. What's that all about? A facility fee. I hate that. But anyway, our energy usage was $120. Let's look at what ours was for. $58 for cooling. Well, I mean, we've still had some warm days.
Yeah, we did.
You betcha.
Mm-hmm.
$26 for things that are always on, like our big TVs. They're always on.
Yeah.
You have clocks that are all on. You have other stuff that's always on. So that was $26. You want to eliminate your bill, turn off those things that are always on. Mm. Water heater, $11. I'm surprised that's not so much to have hot water.
Yeah, that's good.
That's about 35 cents a day.
Nice.
That's not bad at all.
I can
for
take
hot water.
I can take a longer shower now, huh?
If you want. For cooking, $9. You know what? She cooks a lot. $9. What a bargain.
Yeah.
We live in a wonderful time, don't we?
Yeah.
Now, we have friends like Holly.
Holly, watch out.
Sorry, Holly. I bet she doesn't spend $25 a month on cooking.
Now, you can get them later. I'll let you.
Holly and Al are they always watch. And Holly, I pulled that out just for fun. Not really, though, because you don't cook.
Yes, she does.
Entertainment, $5. I don't know what that is unless it's television, watching television.
I guess.
Yeah. Refrigeration, $3, 10 cents a day to refrigerate your food. Come on. That is a fantastic deal.
Man.
I'm looking over here. Laundry, $3. Boy, it feels like I do a lot more than $3 worth of laundry.
You don't know how to do the laundry. Oh my gosh, while I was gone. Oh.
And the lighting is only $3 and other two. So look at that. They give you that breakdown. Isn't that nice?
That's pretty cool.
I really
That's
like
pretty
that.
cool.
All right. You're going to start us off with a question. Oh, no. We have a viewer video question. Take it away.
Hey, Jerry and Linda. It's Crystal from Georgia. Thank you for taking my question. And here it is. I recently looked at a home near a preserve. So what are the pros and cons of having wetlands in your backyard? The real estate agent told me the only problem I should have are the sound of alligators. Yes, there's alligators in the villages. Look forward to hearing from you. Thanks again.
That's a great question because we would actually love to have a house on the refuge or the preserve. What's the advantage? Well, the advantage is you don't have anybody behind you. That is the greatest single advantage. There's no, what do we call that?
Kissing lanais.
Kissing lanai.
Yeah.
Where you can see old Miss Perkins in her nightgown running around over there, and Mr. Perkins is
In
walking
underwear
around.
in the recliner.
Yeah. No, you just look back and you'll see basically weeds. And sometimes you'll see a lake and some splotchy water and that sort of thing. And there are animals, these birds, beautiful birds will come in and out of there. You'll get to maybe at nighttime, the sound.
Oh my goodness.
We live 100 yards from a preserve. And you go outside at night and there is a cacophony of sounds.
And it depends on the season too. I think it happens more.
Is that a real word?
I think so.
Did I say that right?
I like it. Sounds good.
So many sounds of tree frogs and crickets and alligators.
Yeah.
You know,
I love it.
All
I
that.
do love it.
and you said that you mentioned alligators. Behind almost every home in the preserve is a block wall that comes up 3, 4, 5, 8 feet sometimes. So the alligators don't generally crawl up those. They'll go out the other way. So you're not going to have to worry about that. But you might see bobcats and wild pigs
Yeah, you will.
and things like that. So it's a plus to live on a preserve. Mosquitoes, I couldn't tell you. I don't know about the mosquitoes. It's something to think about.
But the growth does come up behind that wall, and sometimes you're not going to get a really far view because
Right.
you cannot cut anything over there. You can't take your weed whacker and get some stuff out. You're not allowed to do that.
We have heard of people that bought homes, and after a few years, the trees grew up so high, it blocked their view. So they hired a landscape service to go in there and cut those trees down. They got in big trouble.
Big trouble.
So
Yeah.
anyway,
don't do
I
that.
hope that answers your question. It's a good thing to be on the preserve
Yeah.
if you can stand the noise of nature.
Yeah. Well, the next question is from Bernice. There is still a lot of branches and tree limbs on Morse Boulevard. When will they get those cleaned up? Why don't they get them cleaned up? It's ugly. Well, they are taking their time. They are working probably at one specific part of the villages and then working their way all down. But it will take time. We just have to be patient.
There
And-
was a posting about that
Yeah.
that I'll share. It said that a company has been contracted to do that. The villages is huge.
Mhm.
Now, most of it's gone. We went today up Morse Boulevard and we saw one section that had a couple of big old trees, like live oak trees that were cut, big trees chopped all up and piled there. Might take some special equipment to get those, but
think so.
all the little stuff I think is pretty well gone.
Yeah, it is.
I tell you what, you cannot beat the organization and the dedication to beauty here in the villages. So, a hurricane's a special situation. You got to, you got to endure those.
Yeah, they've got the piles, they got the branches and the twigs and whatever, the palm fronds in piles. So we just got to wait. At least they're in piles and they're cleaned up. So just be patient. And, we could be living in the other part of the state where you have no homes. And that's so bad.
Yeah. The next question is from Patrice. Patrice says, I'm wondering how much bargaining power a buyer has when purchasing a new or resale property directly from the villages. Are prices, especially on new builds, negotiable, or are they pretty much set in stone? Patrice, they are set in stone. A new build, you are totally at the mercy of the villages. They'll price it. If nobody buys it, they will reduce it eventually. But most often there's enough competition that you're going to pay full price when the villages lists a new home. Now, when the villages and VLS list a pre-owned home, then it's a different story. You have the ability to negotiate with the owner of the home. So you can make an offer lower than the asking price and they'll take it or they won't take it. Or you can, go back and forth until you find a price you can agree on a pre-owned home. And on an MLS service, it's totally negotiable as well. So pre-owned is different than new. And remember that only the villages can sell you a new home. Another question, kind of going off to the same topic, from the Rotors, Cindy and Gil. We, like so many others, may be considering selling our home and purchasing something slightly larger. Is there an advantage to using the village's sales staff versus a MLS realtor? Are the commissions the same? Does one have more potential buyers than the other? All right, that is a great question. I searched out the answer to that question because I know what I think the answer is, but, just a guess. So I asked an expert, and here's what they told me. They said that you can purchase more home, usually, for less money outside the villages. But the villages is, by and large, a very desirable area. A nice home outside the villages may be a nice home, but is it in a desirable area? Traffic, schools, all the other things that go into getting the perfect place for you. Having an agent that sells in the villages, which would be one of the VLS sales agents, they're experts on the villages. This is what they do. They meet every day. They know every street. They know every house plan. They're on top of it. So that's a really strong point, that they're going to steer you to a good neighborhood with homes that they're knowledgeable about. As far as commissions go, they said they're mostly standard in the industry, but there have been changes in the MLS that splits it out in some cases. You can research more about that. We have asked sales agents to come in here, and that's a hard thing to do because, to be honest with you, a lot of agents want to appear on our show. Mm-hmm. And it's they claim it's not fair to the ones that don't get to because it gives them an unfair advantage. Now, if you send us an email, we will tell you who our agents are and why we like them, and you can judge and pick who you like. But that's the thing. At the end of the day, the seller average is paying about 5% commission, but it's always best to talk to a real estate agent to find out all the particulars. It's time for bubble wrap.
Hi, Jerry and Linda. Those crossbars that you have in your lanai, well, they are a magnet for dust and dirt. Easy way to clean it and make sure they sparkle. The first thing to do is get a little Windex and wet them down. Take your paper towel and wipe it down. You can see it collects a lot of dirt. Do it on all your crossbars, and then I've got a step 2 that will really make them shine. Put just a tad of wax on the crossbeam, and then get a microfiber towel and rub it in. Next step, Take a microfiber towel and go in and polish it up. Get all that wax up, and you are going to be surprised what it looks like when you're done.
Some obvious warnings here. Make sure you remove any dirt before you wax, or you could scratch the aluminum. No need to press hard. A light touch will work fine. You may need to repeat this process every 6 months or so. The wax will protect the metal from weathering in the hot sun, and the final look will be worth the effort.
Depending on how large your lanai is, this should take you 20 or 30 minutes. A little bit of wax, a little bit of Windex, and your crossbars in your lanai will look sparkly. I'm Peter Bernard, and that's this week's Bubble Wrap.
That Peter, I'll tell you what, he puts a lot of pressure on us guys. You know, it's a good tip. Now, we have a neighbor, and we can look right over into his lanai and see that the seasons, the weather, it does take a big toll on his lanai.
Yeah.
And we've seen frames around lanais, like Peter showed you. He put that wax on there. It's going to prolong the life and the look, and
Oh, nice.
you know, it's going to be good. If you have a glassed-in lanai like we have, you know, you don't have to worry about that. But it's always good to keep anything that's in this Florida sun protected, because it is brutal.
Yeah.
I can't understand people that park their cars outside. The sun is absolutely brutal.
Yeah.
And not just in the summertime either.
Yeah.
So yeah, Peter, great tip. Thank you.
Thanks, Peter. It's time for Pet of the Week.
Let's go for a walk at Water Lily. I get so excited, man, you think I'm silly. Maybe, oh, after that, go and see my friends and get a snack. Day, and I'm with you. It's a fun way to be so later. Oh, we'll take a nap, lay in the sun, watch the birds fly past. Go out for a night drive. The wind in my face, you by my side.
You know, I made a mistake. I guess I made a mistake. I don't really like to say that out loud.
What, that you made a mistake?
Yeah.
Well,
But I put a post on Facebook that said we need some Pet of the Weeks.
Pets of the Week.
Yeah. So, see what I mean? And 15 people sent in pictures.
Pet of the Week is a video. It is a video submission.
Of your pet, you know, as you just saw. You know, there's
Wednesday.
Bubbles. Oh, Bubbles likes to chase a ball. Bubbles' favorite food is Rachel Ray. And here's where Bubbles sleeps. He loves to sleep right here between mommy and daddy. You know, show a video of the whole kit and caboodle, you know, the whole life of your pet. 1 minute long, maybe a little more, but
Yeah.
we want to hear you talking. And listen, a tip for pet photography, and not just pet photography, but nature photography. When you want to photograph an animal, don't do it from 6 feet tall looking down at him. No. Get down on the floor with Bubbles and show that action.
Good luck.
Remember
with
how
that.
we used to do with Gizmo? We'd get right down there with him, and he was so cute.
Yeah.
But get down on the floor, show the action. You know, if you see a snake, get out there, down there, and get a good
Nose
get a
to
good
nose.
picture of it. Yeah, and it makes such a nice video that way. So thank y'all.
Yes. This is from Kit in Olmsted Falls, Ohio.
That sounds pretty.
It does, Olmsted Falls.
I understand.
When
Mom.
residents want to have a driveway party with entertainment, a band, and food trucks, etc., do they need to apply for permission? If so, what's the process? Your pal, Kit. Well, Kit, I actually reached out to two different people. One was a person that's had a driveway party, and one was a person that performed at a driveway party. And both gentlemen had said to me that you do not have to have any permission from anyone. Now, the problem is if you do have a band, many times they would like for you to be finished in your neighborhood by 9 o'clock. People go to sleep early in the villages. A lot of people do. So we don't want a lot of loud music going through to the neighborhood. So usually the parties may start at 3 or 4 and then end around 8:30. And they may push it to 9. But there's no permission needed. So that's wonderful.
Yeah. Now, last week on our live show, we mentioned Ray, a friend of ours, had a bicycle wreck. He's accepting all the prayers he can get.
Yeah.
He is the most giving person, and he threw so many big driveway parties, and he hires big bands.
Yeah.
I mean, the big ones, like the Hooligans and stuff like that. And one time we were at his driveway party. Do you remember this?
Mm-hmm.
The Popo came.
Yeah.
The police came because neighbors had complained. And they can't really complain about a lot of it, but the parking, people park. When you have a big driveway party, people are parking on the sides of the streets all the way up and down the street.
Oh, and Ray did such a wonderful job.
Great job.
He got people to volunteer to help park cars, not really park cars, but direct cars to certain areas in the neighborhoods. And some people even let them use their driveways for different parking for lots of people, which was wonderful.
So driveway parties are fun. They're frequent. Mm-hmm. You're not going to get turned away from a driveway party. You're going down the street, you see a driveway party,
you pull up a chair,
or a concert, or a band. Yeah, just get yourself a chair, or pull your cart up and enjoy.
Enjoy. It's a lot of fun.
This is a crazy question. Chad in Georgia. What is something you have done that would surprise us? Both of you.
Chad, you're not supposed to ask those questions, and we're not supposed to answer them either.
I'm trying to think. What do you got?
I don't know.
Did you ever steal anything?
No. Did you?
Oh, a lot of stuff.
Ruh-roh, we got a felon right here. Take him away.
When you're a teenager, you can't.
No. Not when I was a teenager.
How about this for me? There was a Frisch's. You know what Frisch's is?
Oh, yeah.
Frisch's is a hamburger place, like Big Boy.
They call him Big Boy. I don't know if you ever seen it. Look it up online.
In the early 70s, it was a thing to streak.
Oh, you are going to tell that story.
Well, just a whole bunch of us guys, not her, a whole bunch of us guys, we struck.
You struck.
Yeah.
And you got caught.
That was a different thing.
Oh, okay. That was 2 times he struck.
But anyway, that's one for me. So what do you got?
I don't.
You don't have anything?
No.
Well, we'll think about that for a future show. I'm sure I kind of sprung that on her. So we'll try to figure out what has sweet little Linda done.
This next one is from our YouTube friends, Jason and Amanda. We are starting to plan a trip to the villages. I noticed the options to stay are 4 to 7 days. How many days do you suggest that we stay where we get the idea and feel of the villages, not overspend on our visit, if possible? Well, I don't think you can overstay.
They offer 4-day
Yeah.
and 7-day. And by the way, we feel like that's the way to see the villages, a lifestyle visit. Mm-hmm. You'll get a lot of extras that'll put you into situations where you're doing things you wouldn't ordinarily do if you came on your own. We met a couple on a lifestyle stay yesterday that were not driving their golf cart. They were afraid of it.
Oh.
Well, the golf carts for lifestyle are toned down. They only go 14. If you watch our show religiously, then stay off the roundabouts. You see a roundabout, do not go around it.
No.
But that's the fun of it. The golf cars are the fun of it.
Yeah.
But as far as the days, the more the better. Mm-hmm. I mean, especially if you think you're interested in buying, see all you can see, go to the various rec centers, drive through the neighborhoods.
Yeah, I mean, there's so much to do. I mean, like, let's say you're going to go look at maybe homes, or maybe you're going to look at different sections of the villages, the north, the middle, the south, all the parts, because each part is so special. And then maybe you're going to take a day or two just to chill, lay by the pool, go swimming, and just enjoy that, play bocce, just do some of the activities and see what the feel of it is, of the villages. So, and go to the arts, have a day to go maybe see a play or go to the movies.
This is called it's like a cruise ship for
Yeah,
retirees.
Exactly.
And just do whatever you like to do. You like to lay out by the pool and read a book. You like to go walking.
Yeah.
You like to ride bikes. Whatever, just do it.
Yeah.
Have a great time.
7 days will go quick.
7 days will go quick.
They will.
And that just brings me to the thought that this is A&W root beer. You ever had that? I haven't had that for a long time. I remember when we were young,
Yeah.
you'd go to A&W and get those frosty mugs.
Yeah.
This tastes just like it.
Yes. It needs an ice cream scoop.
It's a
vanilla
zero
ice cream.
sugar A&W. It is so good. Oh my gosh! I wish we could have you over and you could all have an A&W with
Everybody
us.
have an A&W.
It's time for the word jumble. Last time we did this, which was a while back, when she took the reins, remember that?
Yeah.
The clue was, it may be your biggest nest egg. The answer was individual retirement account. And that was it. It was a big one. That's a long one. A lot of letters, a lot of work for me on that one. Today's clue. One of the biggest hazards reported in the villages. All right, if you get that answer, please don't write the answer down below, but do something witty. Do something witty for us. Put it down there. Let us know
How
that
you
you
know.
know. That's right.
Okay.
A time for sweet and salty.
Well, I'm going first with a sweet. This is from Judy. And it's not really a sweet to us, but it's something sweet that's happened. I just want to thank the very generous man who paid my bill at Walmart neighborhood store on Heald Way. I forgot my wallet, and as I had already checked groceries at the register, he stepped up and so graciously offered to pay my bill. Just to let you know how grateful I am to you for doing that, I will be paying it forward to someone soon. Thank you ever so much. Prayer hands, prayer hands. Thank a neighbor.
We hear stories like that all the time.
We
here.
do.
You know, people that have never been here like to badmouth the villages, it's ridiculous. You look at this GoFundMe, the fundraiser we had up at Cody's.
Yeah.
Every day, the lost and found around here, it's just amazing.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a wonderful place to live, and it's full of caring, loving
Absolutely.
individuals.
Absolutely.
It's good. Except for this guy. His name is funny, as many of these salty people are. It's your Google Meister 67. Okay. He says every house here is built like crap. You are all in a lot of trouble. I think he sent us that during the hurricane times, and he thought all our homes were going to blow away. We didn't even lose a shingle.
We did not.
No. So Google Meister, get a life. Don't do a lifestyle. Do not come for a lifestyle visit. Just do your thing. We'll do our thing. We like our thing.
Yeah, we do.
And now it's time for Jerry and Linda's shoutouts.
Look back here. See all those cards? You can't see them all. They're all
They're
over there.
way up high, all the way around that picture.
We thank all of you that took time out of your day to send us good wishes and thoughts. And we're on the heel up side now. We're ready to go. I think I'll be playing golf in a couple of weeks.
Ooh.
if I want to. I don't really want to right now.
No, not yet.
No, it's
Not
got
yet.
bad
I don't
memories.
think you're ready. It's got bad memories.
Yeah.
And you know what? Also, during our fundraiser, I want to thank all the people that showed up to the fundraiser. And, you know, it was amazing how many people we met. And even our special friends were there too, but new friends and people that just walked up and gave us little presents too. I mean, I got a pair of earrings that day. Isn't that amazing? They're so beautiful. And actually, this person is a vendor.
I didn't get any.
Jerry didn't get any earrings, but I did. I love earrings. And this is from Mark and Sean Cooper, and they have a booth at the market night. So look them up, and their place is called Steel Heart Creations.
Yeah, really cool.
Steel Heart Creations.
When-
Lovely.
When was the day, and I'm not dissing it, I don't care, but when was the day in history when one day guys didn't wear earrings and the next day it's okay for guys to wear earrings?
It's okay.
Yeah, it's okay, but I mean, what?
I think it's going to look pretty on you, Jerry. Look at that.
Yeah, well, I mean, it would look good. I would not get my hair cut if I started wearing earrings, though.
And I had a special friend give me a little cross. Oh my
That
gosh.
is really
Thank
cool. Can
you.
I hold it?
Thank you, Fran and Simone. And also, we had a lovely lady that came
But there's
up.
more than that. What about this wood?
Oh, that is from Lebanon, and it's special wood from Lebanon, and the trees from Lebanon. And I'm just thrilled to death. I also got.
I like to rub it.
I also got a big bag of homemade soup from, I want to say her name was Alicia. Oh, gosh, I'm sorry. It was right here. Alicia Young. Thank you so much for that soup. It was delicious. What was the meat? The chicken was just the most tender piece of meat ever.
Mike and Mary brought us Kentucky Fried Chicken.
And we got
But
some
Don and
flowers.
Becky, you want to show them that picture that they brought? Don and Becky?
Oh, yes. Hang on. Talk to Jerry for just
Okay.
a second.
Don and Becky brought a fantastic meal. The best lasagna ever. I loved it. And all the trimmings. And I ate that for supper. Then I ate it for lunch the next day. And we've even got more.
And now look, we have our shirts on today that has Gizmo on it. And I asked Jerry, should we wear the shirt? And he said, yes. But look what Don did.
You painted
Don
that.
painted this for us. And isn't that lovely? That's Gizmo. He's an angel Gizmo. I just love it.
Yeah.
How sweet is that?
So wonderful people. I know we forgot some people.
Oh,
But anyway, thanks to everybody.
everybody.
And those names that have been scrolling up there,
Yes.
those are people that donated to our GoFundMe. And I may have forgotten somebody too. Please don't get mad. You know, it's hard to keep it straight. These,
Yeah.
you know, these kind people are,
Yeah.
it's like raining kind people here.
2 pages list of cards that people sent us for his sickness and his injury. So everybody out there,
Yeah.
thank you so much.
Thank you.
We are truly blessed.
We appreciate every single one of you. And remember that GoFundMe. If we can push that, if that can get up to about $7,000,
Yeah.
then we will have achieved our goal because we had $3,000 in cash at the day
Oh,
of
that's
the
true.
event. But yeah, it's a great week. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling a little bit sassy.
We're back in the swing of things.
back in the
We're going to
swing.
try to bring an out and about next week, maybe for a new place we want to go out to dinner or lunch for. And
We're planning a live show on Wednesday.
yes, join us, please. And also make sure you subscribe. We've looked on YouTube, and it's kind of going up and down and up and down. We don't understand what's happening, but check and see if you're still subscribed.
Now, let me see, where is it? I think it's right there. Do you see a little red square right there that says subscribe? I'm going to tell you the truth. I hate to do this because it's embarrassing.
Yeah.
This past month was the lowest number of subscribers we've ever had.
Yeah.
We did not even average 2 a day.
Yeah.
Something is wrong. I don't know what it is, but help us figure out if that's true or not by clicking it's either right there or it's right over there. I'm discombobulated here. But wherever that red thing is that says subscribe, you can just push it on your phone. Click it right on the screen. If you're on the TV, you'll have to go to your phone or your computer or something. But we would truly appreciate that. And next week we'll be back and we'll give you all the entertainment. We'll have an out and about. We'll probably have an Ask Amy,
Sure.
another bubble wrap, Oh, it just keeps getting better and better.
Better and better. If you liked our video today, please press that like and subscribe button and share it with all your friends, neighbors, relatives, and everybody you know. Until next time.
See you when you get here.
And he's got the long hippie hair.
Oh,
and
my
we've
gosh.
We've got sideburns going on that are curling out.
You know what I don't have, though, is a microphone.
Please do it over.
We're going to have some bloopers today.
What the heck?
I was so good.
Oh, you were. What am I thinking? Oh my God, I'm so tired. That's a problem.
I did such a good job so far.
You really did, Jerry. It was excellent. Yeah, this part, after 5 o'clock, it's no good for me. No good.
Come on, that's a cop-out.
No, seriously, it is.
Oh, come on.
You don't even need to see that. I'm tired, Jerry. I've been up since 6.
I don't want to hear it.
Absolutely out of the bed,
I don't want to
doing
hear it.
things since 6 o'clock this morning. Shut up. Don't you dare do that.
Just because you choose to get up early
No,
doesn't...
the sun comes in and my body wakes up. It's called circadian rhythms.
Wear some of those
I guess that's
that eye patch like I do. Why don't you do that?
you're the one who bought it.
Well, I bought it for you.
I don't need to drink any of this crap. This kills your kidneys, bladders,
Did you hear that?
waist.
There's looking at you, kid. You know you're mic'd up.
It's not recording.
What?
It's not recording.
Oh, yeah.
We stopped it.
Well, it looks like you started it again.
No.
She didn't know she was recording.
Maybe I turned it off, on, off, on.
And we're here in Central Florida in a town called The Village.
Oh, that's the root beer. Hopefully not having a heart attack.
Fun. I got a bubble right there. Oh.
Thanks a minute ago.
That didn't hurt. Is your hands cold? She has been a wonderful tear caker. She's been a wonderful tear caker.
I'll take care.
Yeah, because we got to put Peter in there. So that'll work. Yeah, you know where I put the little, hey, Jerry, if you do this.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, here we go.
He's high maintenance.